I'm gonna be going over an experience I had on Mineplex related with a compromised account. I'm not too sure about all the details and stuff, but I'm just gonna briefly explain my experience and why I think some changes should be made to make it less stressful and difficult if this happens to anybody else. So pretty much a little while ago, this is maybe 6 to 8 months ago, my power supply, my computer broke. So of course I had to buy a new one, right? So it took about a month because I'm not old enough to have a job or anything. So just have to just make money around the house and everything. So it took about a month to raise that money. So after I raise that money, I go back on my computer and I'm banned from Mineplex permanently for supposedly flying in survival games, which of course I did not do because I couldn't use my computer. So I end up making an appeal and I put compromised account because I wasn't on my account, so someone else must have been on my account. The problem with that is there's no way to prove that your account was compromised, so Mineplex immediately denies those appeals. Unless you can find your name somewhere like on MC Leaks, like popular compromised account sites, then your appeal most likely will not get accepted. Or if you have like email proof, like your email saying that someone logged into your account. None of that I had, so I ended up making like 5 appeals about compromised account and none of them got accepted. And I talked to different staff members on what I should do, and they said just explain this in your appeal. So I've tried this. They said just explain what happened in your appeal, and that's exactly what I did. But when you say compromised account, they immediately want evidence or they're not gonna accept the appeal. So, and the part about that is I've spent money on this. I bought chests, I bought ranks. So the fact that I got banned for no reason and there was no way for me to defend myself about it is really annoying. And so that's a stressful part about it. So pretty much it would have been a huge waste of money that I had to spend and on this server. So, and if that would have been lost for something that I didn't do, then I don't know, that would be pretty bad. So what I end up doing is it came to the point where I had to make an appeal, and instead of saying my account was compromised, I said I hacked. So I said I did hack, but I didn't. So the reason I said I did hack is because what I could that's just the easier way out of this. So when you say you did hack, at that point I said my account was compromised because I thought that my appeal wouldn't get accepted for blatantly hacking. So I said my account was compromised to try to get out of it, but that didn't work. But that was not true at all because I never hacked in the first place, and I said I did hack just as like a last resort to get a chance to come back on Mineplex. So that appeal ends up getting accepted. So at this point, I'm like, I have to openly admit to hacking when I in fact didn't in order to get unbanned for something I didn't do. That's not good. So and I went on the forums and I tried to post like something about the compromised account system needing to be fixed, and Mineplex immediately deleted the post and gave me warning points for it. So that the problem I have with that is they would rather make themselves look good than to take some criticism, which is kind of like corrupted, and they care a lot about their image. So, and I'm about to die here, so they care about their image more than their players, because the way they do the compromised accounts, well, that's fine. I mean, it's hard to prove a compromised account, but it's hard to believe it, but that's why it needs like changes made. But if you're posting on the forums about Mineplex in any way that's not like a great review, it will get deleted and you'll get warning points, which I don't necessarily agree with, because I don't think posting issues you have about the server and leaving feedback should warrant a punishment. So that's my experience on Mineplex with bans and false bans and everything. I'm gonna post this on the forums and hopefully it gets looked into. And